Oh, one of my poor, beautiful clients the other day found themselves in that horrible situation of what they believe is unfair dismissal. And according to Fairwork, unfair dismissal is when an employee is dismissed from their job in a harsh, unjust, or unreasonable manner. Experiencing unfair dismissal can be challenging and distressing situation. So what I've done is created a step-by-step guide that will help you navigate this situation. First of all, understand your rights and familiarise yourself with local state laws in Australia. And if you would like your case reviewed by Fair Work Commission, you'll be eligible to bring a claim if you meet the following criteria. You're paid below the high income threshold, that's presently 142,000. You have been employed for at least 6 months or 12 months for an employer with fewer than 15 employees. You commence the claim within 21 days following the date of dismissal. So if you pass all of that, you can review, the next step is to review your company policies. Carefully examine your company's policies and procedures, particularly those related to termination and disciplinary actions. This will help you determine if your employer followed the proper procedures or violated any of their own policies during the dismissal process. The next step for you to do is contact a good employment lawyer to determine whether you're covered by any specific employment laws or regulations that protect against unfair dismissal. These may include laws related to discrimination, whistleblowing, or wrongful termination. The next step is to gather evidence. Collect all relevant documentation related to your employment, including your employment contract, pay slips, performance reviews, emails related from manager to performance or the dismissal, and any other evidence that supports your claim of unfair dismissal. Now, this evidence will be crucial in building your case. And the next step is to apply for your unfair dismissal through the Fair Work Commission. It costs $77.80 at the moment, but on the 1st of July each year it changes. Your employment lawyer can assist you with this process and ensure that you meet all the necessary requirements and deadlines. The next step could be to engage in negotiations or mediation with employers or ex-employers through a coalition conference. A Fair Work Commission officer will mediate and try to resolve the issues to help you reach a fair settlement. In most cases, it may be possible to resolve the issue through negotiations or mediation with your ex-employer, but if not, you might have to prepare for legal proceedings. And your lawyer will be able to recommend whether you should be taking legal action and what your responsibilities are and what the cost will be. They will guide you through the process of filing a lawsuit and represent you in court if necessary. Ensure that you have all the necessary documentation and evidence to support your claim. If you find that you end up attending hearings or court proceedings, make sure you attend all the scheduled proceedings. Follow your lawyer's advice and present your case clearly, succinctly, and concisely. Be prepared for the possibility of cross-examination by your former employer's legal representation. Most importantly, seek support. Dealing with unfair dismissal can be emotionally draining. And it's one of those things you just feel so embarrassed about. But hey, look, it's not your fault. If you were really dismissed unfairly, you've got every right to reach out to your family, friends, and support network to help you cope with the stress which has been put upon you. You may also consider joining local community groups or online forums where you can find support and advice from others who've experienced similar situations. But most importantly, start career planning for the future. Use your situation to plan out what your ideal career looks like and ensure you have the necessary support in place to make that happen. If you'd like to have a complimentary 45-minute discussion, if you find yourself in this situation and would like guidance around what happens next, by all means, give me a call and we can look in a complimentary 45-minute strategy coaching call. Thanks, guys. Take care.